Alright, listen. This isn't a seminar on good vibes and fairy dust. This is you, standing at the threshold of the next version of your life. And I'm here to call forward the part of you that's done with the excuses, the paralysis, the self-sabotage, disguised as waiting for clarity. So let's burn the bullshit and get to the process. The process is the solution. You keep thinking it's something, some magic phrase, perfect action, a single breakthrough. The truth is, it's all of it. The awkward silence, the tension before the kiss, the breath you hold when they haven't replied, the spiral of doubt before the decision, the itch to run but the sacred choice to stay. And here's the kicker. Your fear of how others interpret your process is the thing cock-blocking your transformation. Everything is a calibration loop, not a verdict. Every failed attempt, not a failure, a recalibration. Every weird, clunky conversation, data. Every emotional freakout, a waveform seeking coherence. So how do you already do it? You adjust when someone shifts their tone. You soften when a child cries. You adapt mid-sentence when you realise your words aren't landing. That's the process in action. Real-time emotional tuning. But you know what you don't do? You don't trust the process enough to use it consciously in the moments that fucking count. So how can you do it in new ways? Try this. When tension arises, lean in and ask, what if this awkwardness is the fertilizer? When uncertainty hits, I'm in a data-rich field of emotional variables. When you hesitate, whisper, this is sacred tension. This is how the universe is born. Use confusion as a threshold drug, a door. Confusion destabilizes your default neural pattern. That's when the new idea sneaks in. That's how change happens. So why is this so fucking important? Because you don't get to skip the breakdown and get the upgrade. Because skipping the process creates spiritual narcissists and philosophical cowards. Because only when you've breathed through your own death can you walk someone else through theirs. This shit rewires you. Neurobiologically, uncertainty and discomfort create neuroplasticity, opening the brain to new possibility. Emotionally, holding space for tension creates somatic trust. Spiritually, staying through discomfort initiates field coherence. Science check. Dopamine spikes from novelty, the brain's readiness to encode new beliefs. Confusion activates the anterior cingulate cortex, readiness to update internal models. Emotional vulnerability modulates oxytocin and opens trust fields. This isn't magic, this is biochemistry that mirrors your willingness to stay present. But why are you afraid to do it? Because someone once shamed your process. Because they made your awkwardness mean you were broken. Because the culture taught you clarity equals worth. Listen, those who judge your process are terrified of their own. So fuck them. Let them play God from their armchairs. You're becoming in the mud. That's real. That's divine. Link to a belief, an identity, and change. Here's how to pace and lead someone. Reflect their belief. Yeah, it does feel like chaos sometimes. Link to their idea. And yet chaos is how stars are born. Connect to the identity. So what if you're not lost? What if you're mid-cosmic recalibration? Now they're not resisting. You've hacked the pattern, inserted a new meaning. The limiting beliefs, where do they come from? Easy. Cultural shame of failure. Parental obsession with perfection. School systems that graded your rhythm instead of honouring your wave. They trained you to be efficient, not evolving. Here are the patterns that fuck you up. I need to have it figured out before I start. If I show my mess, then they'll leave. Tension means something's wrong. Interrupt them, replace them with, Mess is data. Tension is tuning. The process is sacred. So install this now, right now, breathe, let your spine recall its original shape. Curved like a fucking serpent of fire. Feel the throb of your heartbeat as code. Repeat silently or out loud. I trust the awkward. I ride the tension. I decode the unknown. I am the fucking process. No enlightenment, just embodiment. No guruhood, just guts. Not answers, just beautifully uncomfortable evolution.